I'm Eric with FitLab. Today we're going to go over a basic walkthrough of what your first day assessment will be like. Today we have Jeffro here. He's going to help us with our demo. He's going to be demonstrating every single thing that we'll be looking for when you complete your fitness assessment first day. Alright, so our first act today, we're going to do 20 air squats. Okay. Just line up toes. Okay, so we're going to be looking for basic posture relationships in between this posture tree in relation to the line. So we're going to be looking at what his shoulders, his hips, his knees, his ankles do. So most times, we're going to have you do 20 air squats. So most times we'll be looking for the angle that he creates via the air squat. So when you come in, we're going to be looking for the exact same things. You may have a divergent going forward, maybe tracking a little bit too far ahead, maybe sitting back too much. That's fine. Be as natural as you possibly can when doing these. This will tell us exactly where your weaknesses, your strengths are. Basically, what programming track that we need to guide you through. Okay, perfect. So now, in the event that you're not able to complete this air squat, and it looks a little off, I'll give you a kettlebell. This is going to provide a little bit more counterbalance stability for him to complete the air squat. Okay, so just go ahead and do 10 reps. Okay, so as Jeffro's doing 10 good goblet squats, you'll notice that his back is aligned a little bit better. All this did was it gave the body a little bit more of a stability point, to the point where now his body can actually let go of certain plank muscles. So that's all we're basically determining here. Now, in the event that you cannot complete that second one, we're going to have you lie down on the floor. This is a very easy thing to do. The ground right here is going to give his back a little bit more feedback so that his body will actually let go of those tight muscles, if he does have any. I'm going to bring your knees towards your chest. Now when he does that, you'll notice that his knees pass his hip crease. That will determine that you're a stability issue or a mobility issue. For him, that's a stability issue. Normally, people that are mobility issues, they do that, you might not be able to exceed that hip crease. That's fine. That just helps us better determine where your weaknesses are, target your strengths, and get you to your goals a little bit quicker. Alright? Stand up. Well, actually, okay. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be doing is 20 push-ups.
Okay. 20 or 10?
20.
What?
Okay, so basic things we're going to be looking for in this. When you perform your push-up, we're going to look at your elbows flare out. That'll help us determine what your shoulder blades are doing exactly. 2, we're going to be looking for crashing the shoulders or winging shoulder blades. That helps us determine more of a strength weakness, more in your lower traps and your serratus there. So the reason why we have you doing a lot of like 20 reps and whatnot is mainly because of the fact that as you get closer to 20, you fatigue. That way you can't hide anything. And a lot of people, if we just tell you to do 5 reps, you still might have the strength to kind of hide a lot of issues. Good. Alright, now, in the event that Jeffro cannot complete this, okay, so we don't care if you can do full all-out push-ups or not. Okay, so I want you to actually do this on your knees. So hands out, just go ahead and complete 5.
Oh, on my knees?
Yep. Some people aren't ready to perform a basic push-up, full standing, and that's fine. Just have them do it on their knees. That'll still help us determine whether his posture issues are there or not. As you can notice, his hands turn in a little bit, got a little fatigued. If joints are overloaded, they'll normally dump weight internally. So that's another posture issue that we can see, also a strength issue, that we can kind of target a little bit more. Next thing we're going to do is a kinesthetic awareness test. Go ahead and stand up. You can see proper alignment of his hips. So we should perform 20 basic deadlifts. So this is just basic exercise, not a lot of weight. We want to see if he understands how to push his hips back or keep his hips there. That'll determine whether his hips are active, he has hamstrings, he has quads, glutes, calves, and he has a better understanding of his back so he doesn't round a lot. Same thing, we're going to be asking for 20 reps. We want to see that your body is capable of doing that for a long period of time and not just 5 reps. Perfect. Right, now, in the event that you cannot do that, you'll be doing PVC hip hinge test. So what you'll be doing is you'll be placing the PVC pipe on your back so it comes in contact with your head, your upper back, and your butt. Gives you a little bit more feedback about what's going on back there. We're going to have you do 5 hip hinges. That's it. So as you can see, he's keeping in contact with all 3 points. It's a very easy exercise to do. Anybody can do it. Normally, in the event that people cannot do that, we would normally see someone shooting for that. So on your head and your butt to come off. So most people we see this sometimes. Notice that his head is coming off contact of that piece. And that just shows us a little bit more of a rounding posture. Very good. The final assessment we'll be taking you through is the overhead squat assessment. Same thing, we're going to be keeping you in line with the posture tree, helping us determine a little bit more weaknesses and strengths. So you notice like the forward just a little bit, it's fine. Same thing, we'd like you to be as natural as possible. In order for us to help better determine your strengths and your weaknesses, this is going to be key. Now, in the event that you're not able to complete this, again, we put you on your back. Okay. So same thing, we'd ask you to raise your arms overhead, just like you have the PVC pipe. Now once you're in that position, you're bringing knees to your chest. Same thing, this gives your back a little bit more feedback to kind of let go of those tight muscles to help us determine if it is a mobility issue or a stability issue. And everything looks pretty good. Now in the event that you are unable to complete it, most times we will see this. His arms will be coming up off the floor, cannot come in contact, and his knees are unable to surpass his hip crease. Now those are basic common mobility issues. In that case, that's where we're going to be programming a little bit more stretching aspects for your program. But it's pretty good. Arms on the ground. So now we can work a little bit more on your strength issues in your program. So a lot of our program is going to be individually designed towards what we see in your specific assessment, and it'll help us better target a lot of your goals to get you to the point a little bit quicker. Basic assessment for the first day. Everything's pretty simple, it's fast, it's easy. That all the information we're going to get from that is we're going to take that, direct it towards your specific programming, make it a little bit more individualized and personalized for your own specific goals, and basically help you get to your goals way quicker than you normally would. Here at FitLab, we can take anyone, or even someone that needs to learn how to just get up off the floor correctly, and all the way up to your competitive athletes, college, professional, anything. We can help you wherever you're starting from, even if it's starting from the couch. We can help you. We'd love to help you. We'd love to have you train with us. So if you're interested or you find this something that you kind of need in your life, give us a call and come in for a free assessment.